easy feat. But as we load into a hardpoint gridlock, GenG have the advantage. Optic Gaming back against the wall here in Anaheim. They look to try and progress to a grand final. We're going to start on board with GenG, but the kills seem to be going in favor of Optic Gaming off the rip. Envoy with 2, and well, Mox will trade it out, but it's P1 on gridlock, gents. It's going to be very contest heavy.
Yeah, quite a bit of contest time coming in. Krim looking for anything he can find. The hit fire with the ICR, not too shabby. And, well, Havoc thinking about flipping spawns, thinking about trying to make the flank, and he knows he can't get through, but Optic Gaming, they're sending at least one man back to try to pick him up. Dashy's got it, watch, but he's going to fall. Now the Sogs for GenG, trying to get spawns for Nuke. Granted, Optic did get a fair bit of time on the first hill, and maybe a little bit more, as Scump is able to find 2 kills.
They'll be able to trade that out. Envoy will drop, but Havoc finds a double. But more importantly now is the spawns. You touched on it, and it's going to be GenG that are controlling the backside of the map. Optic Gaming will claim the final 6 seconds of kill time, so you're looking at around about a 26-point lead as we rotate through. But GenG should be able to chip away at that early. The question is, can they find the first wave of kills? They struggled drastically in game number 1, the first hard point of this series. It was just a slay fest from Optic Gaming, but as I said, chipping away at the early lead.
And GenG, they have just stacked up the flank so heavily. These are players pushed out all the way towards underpass just to deal with the Optic getting pressure. Nagafen's been a lone man in the hill, and he's just been racking up all this time. So near tie game, Optic Gaming trying to break through the front. You see the cluster grenade is going to slow them down just a little bit, and that buys the ICR's time to do some damage, to look for some kills. Mox, by the way, 350 off the streak, so he's in the ballpark. And with 20 seconds left, just soak up the time and get even closer.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to rotate this one here, and that's a gunfight TJ should be winning. It's not going to have a massive effect just yet because there's 3 more Optic Gaming players in front of Havoc, but he's waiting for the reinforcements to come. And unfortunately for TJ, he's in a position where he could get spawn trapped a couple of times because a big pinch is now starting to develop over towards Tree. Scump deals with it though. 2 kills for him. Optic will have early control, but it is GenG with a bit of a lead.
Yeah, I think Mox, though, going to be playing heavily for these streaks. He's got an ICR. He's going to be baiting his teammates. Envoy going to be that lead man. He's got players hauling the wall. This is their job. It's break the hill second, get the streaks first for the moment, at least in Mox's mind. The team, though, leading the charge. Kills not exactly going their way. Dashy finds 2, and now Mox, the last man standing. His team gets wiped, and he is forced to back down, and this is a lot of time going the way of Optic.
Credit to him, though. He has stayed alive. There's only 6 bullets left in the ICR. Bear that in mind. He is going to run out of ammo soon, but Krim finds himself a double. No streaks for GenG. Optic Gaming looking to respond with a full 60, with a 60 of their own in terms of the spawn. So it's going to be Calm and left momentarily by himself. GenG are in the new hill.
And he's got plenty of time, though. He can wait for his teammates to come help him out, and Dashy's now back, Scump is now back. So it's a 3v4 towards the hill, but Scump with the effective first blood, Karma down the side, or that's Dashy making it, and Karma for the help. Now, Dashy is 350 off his streaks, but more importantly, Optic just had a phenomenal tree hill, and they're good on the rotation.
Yep, gonna break through. There's streaks for Scump, and he's gonna attack 5 as well. Optic Gaming looking to run away with game 4. The streaks for P1 are going to be so annoying for GenG to deal with, especially if Dashy's able to get his. He started to heat up now, a 6 streak for him. Scump still in the hill. He hasn't died either, a 7 streak. Krim's on a 4. Kills everywhere on the map for Optic Gaming. GenG, this is going to be tough to come back from.
This is apparently the first time Optic has played this map in the tournament, and I think we can see why. All the streaks they got, you got Scump with the Lightning Hellstorm, Dashy, Lightning Hellstorm on a 7 spree, by the way. Finally, he gets shut down, but this is just such a huge lead.
Bear in mind, Krim's 60 away from streaks as well. There's a very real opportunity here for Optic Gaming to get not just 2, 4, 6 streaks. TJ, he's close as well. So a 5 streak for him. Optic Gaming are blowing map 1 away. GenG cannot hang on as Optic take control of P1. Nagafen doing his best, but TJ looking to secure the streaks. He's 125 away. He's gonna find a kill. It's absolute chaos. GenG can't hold on. Oh, dearie me! TJ turns a major maniac. We may as well just chalk map 1.
Bullies in the hard point. Optic Gaming full speed ahead. Ben, the things GenG needs to do to win this game is insurmountable. Everyone for Optic stepping up. They got the entire arsenal at their disposal, and they're even getting this hill time.
I'm glad the Optic Gaming fans woke up after that because, oh lordy, lordy, lord, Optic Gaming almost forcing a game 5 with 2 streaks, 4 streaks, 5 streaks on the cards. A tremendous first rotation from Optic. GenG find themselves down 100 points. And the worst part of this is Optic show no signs of slowing down. We'll send it to an Optic Gaming. Astro, listen in.
I'm on the back, one shot.
I have your boxes.
Yo, stop, put on flag, stop, put on flag.
Bus stop.
Fire truck.
He's
Yo,
18.
flag.
Yo, he's hitting inner 18 to pillar.
I have
Two pillar. Watch pinch in a sec, maybe.
pillar.
He warned me. Oh, fuck.
Black guy.
Nice
Yo,
one.
pillar. Wait,
Watch out pillar. Yo, hold sponge. They pinch.
He's over his word.
Oh, fuck. Oh, wait. Maybe not.
Sushi, one shot absolute. There's two sushi.
Yeah, 100%. Don't feed that.
Yeah.
Yo, I spawned it all.
Yeah. One's hitting a green card.
Yo, they're going underpass, right here. Yeah, right here.
I got boxes.
Yo, one gold.
I'm going down.
Box.
Yo, what do they have? I have a grab.
Oh, he's underpass.
No baddie right here. He's back door.
I dropped him.
Yo, hold that side.
Yeah, I need help over here.
I got your back.
I got your back door. Yo, watch my hole.
I dropped.
Yeah.
I'm about to pop over here.
Have a hole?
He's a war.
I got it. I got a hole. Hey, back on.
I stunned it.
Yo, hold. They
That's
crashed.
one out. One fishing.
They crashed.
House.
Two more here.
Nice.
Yo, he's fucked. He crashed. He pushed it.
Watch out there. Back door.
I'm
Pillar.
behind him.
Jared.
Dojo, fuck.
Jared, watch out hill.
Dojo.
Watch out hill, Joe.
Make sure you go back door. I'm gonna go pinch hole.
Chance, just when you thought it was all over, GenG somehow gets some control. Envoy with streaks, Nagafem with streaks. It was a 2-14 start to this game for Major Maniac. There's no way that repeats. GenG are somehow coming back into this game.
And those comms, I mean, they were clean, they were business as usual, but there was less energy than I was expecting. So Optic, well, they need to make sure they don't let the foot off the gas too far. There's been a massive turnaround, and now Major Maniac in the hill needs to just get something going. Well, he's gonna get shut down, and Optic on tree, at least trying to contest, and you can already see Karma. He's thinking about the rotation, and GenG, wrong side of the map.
And Karma's the only one there with 5 seconds. The hill's gonna rotate, and he's gonna have essentially no one to even fight because GenG's far away. But bear in mind, GenG has brought this within about a 45-point game, so credit to them for the comeback. We heard Optic Gaming. Now, let's listen in with GenG.
Bottom hill, one shot.
Yellow, one shot.
Top. Yo, dead. Help me hill. Meeting back door. Inside, one shot.
Top dead. Two top.
Jump out the top jump. I got
One with the hill. Dead. One with the hill.
Two in hill. One back door, one shot scum. Back door, one shot scum. Wait, stay.
We have streaks for new guys.
Close hurt, so slide on this guy.
Can't yet.
Deep hurt.
Yeah, I'm top.
Close weak. Sam, Cole, just Sam.
We have streaks for new.
Push out front.
We gotta play for this time. Play for this time, guys.
He backed out of it. Might be playing streaks low key. Back up, Mike. Back up.
One top. One top T. Still top T.
That's just one shot.
You hear GenG say we got to play for this time. The reason why is they have streaks. The problem, TJ got a streak as well. It looks as if GenG had a streak advantage. Now, not the case. P1 is just going to be a streak fest. There's going to be streak after streak after streak. We rotate now, and it's going to be Dashi, the first to call in the Hellstorm, but you expect it to be responded. Envoy's going to call in the Lightning Strike, and that is basically going to be the next 30 seconds.
I was going to say, no one's really going to get a lot of hill time. Optic's able to get a couple seconds. Nagafen's going to take him down. Players are just going to die repeatedly, and I guess you might want to think about the spawns. You got GenG maybe to next with the rotation, and Krim, by the way, actually used his Vision Pulse, which again, even if Optic does break through or contest a little bit, you can just call in more streaks. You don't really have much to save it for. Skump's going to use his for the triple. You have to imagine someone for GenG is going to use one right back.
I mean, right now it's a 2-2 streak game, right? Envoy Nagafen, there comes Envoy with the Hellstorm. That's going to find one. Is he going to be able to find the second? Yes, he will. 2:35, 1:53. There's 10 seconds of time, and this is the big but, GenG have rotated. They are already on B Street. They need to stay alive, and that's a very important kill from Dashi.
That's your main ICR gone. He just plays with his life. Now all the pressure's here. Havoc, he's got a grab slam, and he might be forced to make a play with it. Nagafen with the lightning strike can find two, and he gets another with his gun. So Naga right now, the saving grace for GenG. But Ben, they got a long way to go.
Here's the problem as well. When they rotate to tree, they have no more streaks available. Optic Gaming still with 2. Scump with the lightning. TJ with the lightning as well. So GenG can hold on all they want, but that rotation is going to be damn near impossible if it even gets that rotation, because one Optic Gaming break, they will take this map and they will send us to a game 5.
And they're going to take their time with it. You got Scump on the flank, a couple players creeping up, and that means Scump's got to go quick. Havoc can only find one, but the flank is in. Scump at least getting shot down, but he's going to get dropped. Dashy gets dropped, and Crim6, the last man standing, dropped. GenG, first hold is done, and they get a little bit of time to rotate, but they get one good chance to break.
The one break as well may come with Mox with a Vision Pulse and Major Maniac with a Tempest. Dashy's already pulled out his Tempest. Scump may get a Tech 5 boost. TJ maybe a War Machine. This is it though. Time is of the essence. If you're GenG, you have to fly forward and you've got to go now. Both Tempests is out and so far it's Optic Gaming still in the hill. Nagafen will drop. Dashy looking to be the playmaker. 4 players in showers. He goes down. GenG surge in.
They waited for the final second to make the move, and it was perfect. Now they got to hold on, and they got the War Machine, the front runner. They got the Vision Pulse to find them. TJ calls in a Lightning, but you don't get a ton out of it. Scump might even call his in as well.
Bear in mind, if you're up to gaming, you just need to contest a little bit of time. Send it to a new hill. Have they been able to do it?
No.
Yes. I think they will. I think they're going to be able to do it. They need 2 seconds of contest time, but admittedly, you have to still get to the hill, right?
Got to get to the hill, and Optic Gaming, they're setting up the pinch. They got 3 men working on the flank. They come through this door, and TJ uses the War Machine to get it happen. The trophy's going to be down, but TJ, they're a little bit first. 3 seconds, and the game is there. They get the break, and they get the game.